This weekend, I went to Roam Fest Knoxville. Roam Fest is a 3-day women's mountain bike festival, and this is the first time they've had an event in Knoxville. The festival has a bunch of vendors set up in the event area, and there are a ton of group rides and workshops to participate in. The first vendor booth I stopped by was Shredly. I've been wanting to get a pair for a while, but according to the size chart online, I'm between sizes and was unsure of which to order. I'm so glad I was able to try on a pair in person, because I definitely would have ordered the wrong size. My next stop was the REI tent, where I was able to make my own sunglasses, which I thought was super cool.
Thank you so much to the Knoxville community for having us, and I'm so excited for the local lady shredders here to share the trails with you all. And we're here to play bikes today, like that's the gist of this.
Everyone who attends Roam Fest receives a swag bag when they check in at registration, and this bag had so many cool things in it. There was a hat and sunglasses from REI, a metal wine tumbler from Live Cycling and Roam Fest, 2 water bottles, a sponge from Muck Off, a trial size of chamois butter, a front fender, and so many other cool things.
I have the ride on mine. You want me to send it to you? I have it on pushing my bike, doing the dumbest shit ever. I need you to quiet.
I was originally a bit nervous to attend Roam Fest and debated for a while about if it was something I would actually enjoy. I almost always ride by myself. Occasionally I'll ride with one other person, but I've never done a group ride before. I didn't know anyone else who was going, and I'm highly introverted and not really outgoing, so I wasn't sure how well this would go. But I am so glad I decided to go. Everyone was so friendly and welcoming, and I did end up having a fantastic time. Since I haven't done any group rides before, I wasn't entirely sure how I compared to others, so I decided to go with a beginner group ride the first day, and I'd say that's probably a good decision. I think I would have been alright on an intermediate ride, but I like the no pressure vibes on the beginner ride.
I'll talk. Maybe we'll get Brooke to sing. But definitely dance.
On our ride, we sessioned the bottom of Cruze Valley a few times before climbing up Redbud Crest and taking Cruze Valley all the way down. I felt Redbud Crest was a tough climb. It wasn't technical, but it was very tiring. But luckily, being a beginner ride, we did stop a few times. Cruze Valley is such a fun downhill. It's very flowy with a lot of jumps and berms. It's good for beginners as everything is rollable, but also a ton of fun for more advanced riders with a bit more speed. In fact, it was so much fun, and myself and a few others decided it would be worth the climb to do the downhill one more time.
doing it. That was fun, huh?
That was really fun. It almost made that climb worth it. I like following you.
Yeah.
I just followed your line. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I might consider climbing that hill one more time.
I know, I want to do it again. Let's do it.
My thighs are burning. Holy shit. I didn't even climb. And like, oh. That was so fun.
It was.
All right. You want to do it again?
Huh? Oh, yeah, let's do it again.
I said I would consider climbing that hill one more time. I would consider it.
Yeah.
All right, well, back to Brooke's commentary. Let's keep moving.
Ooh, first thing fun.
Great. Okay, we're fine. You guys go ahead.
After my ride, I had my worst moment of the weekend, which was finding a spider stuck in my bite valve. I didn't even know this was possible. We were provided dinner Friday and Saturday nights and breakfast Sunday morning, but there were also some cool local food vendors on site during the day. In the afternoon, I decided to do workshops. My first one was on how to climb better, and my second one was tie-dyeing with Shredley. The tie-dye was a ton of fun and something I haven't done since I was a kid. I'm also pretty happy with how mine turned out. My last workshop for the day was an intro to bike packing, which I've never done, but it seems like it could be fun to get into. After workshops, it was time for dinner, and I got to try jackfruit for the first time. I also tried for the first time a hard kombucha, which I didn't know was a thing. I definitely thought I was just grabbing a normal kombucha when I went to get it. Post-dinner activities included a short raffle, a Shred Talks panel, and some adventure movie screenings. I would have liked to see the movies, but unfortunately I didn't stay as it was getting dark, and I was concerned about the campsite situation. The campsites were about a 12-minute drive from Roam Fest, and there wasn't any real organization. It was just kind of set up wherever situation. And it's a good thing I did leave before it was completely dark, because when I got back, someone had set up their tent where I had parked the night before, and I had to find a new parking spot. The best thing about this campsite, however, is that the sites are all backed up against a creek. Days 2 and 3 of Roam Fest will be my next video. I'll link it down below once it's up, but be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to be always adventuring.
And again, stay